What's going on, Lawn Care Nation? Richie Plemons, Plemons Lawn and Landscape. So I'm going to bring you guys a little video on the Milwaukee M18 fuel battery powered push mower. I was really skeptical about going to battery powered equipment, but I'm going to be honest with you, Milwaukee has made some really good products as of late. We used the extended hedge trimmers, pole pruner, and have been really pleased with that that setup. I mean, we use that as our primary extended hedge trimmer and pole pruner. I mean, we don't do a whole lot of tree works. I mean, the pole saw we're not going to use a whole lot, but what we do need it for, to limb up trees around yards, to get mowers underneath, things like that, it works great. Had it now for 2 or 3 years, and then of course Milwaukee's now come out with the push mower. Like I said, it takes two M18 high output 12.0 lithium batteries. It's pretty simple. Stick them down in there. You have a light here to indicate how much power you've got. Stick that battery in there, probably help out. I mean, it'll probably come on. How about now? There we go. We got 2 bars left. So it's simple to use. Mine come with like a side discharge you stick in the back of it. It side discharges in the bagging system. Doesn't come with a mulch plug. I don't know if you can get it with one. Mine didn't come with one. So but we've mowed our yard now in about 2 weeks. We had a drought there early on in the year. Grass has gotten pretty tall now, simply because 2 weeks ago when I mowed it, most of it just started dying, and we don't have grass. I mean, most of the stuff I have in my yard is nothing but weeds. That's something in the South a lot of people can relate to. They come in and they build these subdivisions, they rip all the topsoil out, leave the compact red clay, and move on. And I think they end up selling the topsoil when they build these places. But unless you want to spend the money to put enough topsoil back down on an acre of land, then, which it's not really in my budget to put a acre worth of topsoil on my property. I just deal with green weeds. As long as it's green, I can mow it. I've got other people's yards to take care of, and just mow mine once a week and be done with it. So it's gotten pretty tall. I mean, in some places it's 6-7 inches tall. This machine, when we use it, we usually mow on the lowest settings on Bermuda, down on the 1 setting. I'll talk a little bit about the pros and cons of that. There seems to be kind of like a blade guard underneath this machine that if you're mowing on the 1 setting to keep your blade from going down into the ground or scalping or whatever, that guard actually catches the ground and the mower just kind of gets stuck. That's the only downside. Now we put it up on 2, we don't have an issue with it, but most of our lawns are mowed down on the 1 setting. But I'm going to mow my yard. I'm going to mow a strip here. I'm going to make a pass, probably go down about 40-50 yards, turn around, come back, and see if this thing bogs down. Hopefully you guys can hear it in the video. We have been extremely pleased with this machine, and I tell you what, man, if you guys are looking at one, I want to say they're roughly $1,000 if you were to purchase. I think the batteries are what makes this thing so expensive. So but you roughly get 45 minutes to an hour is what they advertise, I think. I've gotten somewhere between 55 to an hour and 5 minutes, I guess, every day. But I mean, I usually come home, have 1 bar left on the gauge there, let me know how much battery life's left in it. So I mean, for what I do, that's plenty of battery life for a day's worth of mowing. We don't do a whole lot of push mowing. Most of it's kind of like little island beds, or grass islands and stuff in commercial parking lots, or small strips, little small things. We don't do full backyard push mowing. I mean, most of the stuff here we can get a big mower on. We don't have to worry about it because we do mostly large acreage properties. So anyway, let's put this machine out here on the yard. Like I said, the yard's pretty badly overgrown, a lot of weeds. If anybody's cut a lot of weeds, you know it's wet, it's thick, it's a pain to cut. It sticks to everything. So I'm going to put it on with a side discharge, let you guys see it, me going through the yard, and see if you guys can hear it running. And I'll tell you what, I'm impressed. I mean, when you turn the blades on, I mean, they spool up immediately. It's not like there's a delay. It's not choking down, any of that. If it starts to choke down, it just kicks itself into a higher RPM and turns the blades faster and just cuts more. So I'm pretty excited about this machine. So let's get it out here on the yard. Like I said, sorry, the lighting kind of sucks. Some reason the power's not working in my building. It's working in the house. I think I blew a fuse or something. I mean, I've probably got too much crap hooked up in here. There's no telling. So anyway, let's get it on the yard and do a little mowing. does pretty well. I mean, it didn't bog down or anything. It left some stragglers. I mean, stuff is 6-7 inches tall, so it did leave a few stragglers. So, whew, man, it's hot. All right, so just a quick demonstration of that machine on some pretty tall grass. I tell you, I'm impressed. It did leave a few stragglers here and there, but I mean, I've been running these same blades for at least 3 weeks now. I mean, like I said, I mow maybe 2 hours a week with that machine, so I've been running them. So you got about 6 or 7 hours on those blades, so it's time for a good sharpening or a new set of blades put on it. But I tell you what, I mean, there's no bogging. There's no shutting down and having to re-pull the pull cord. So I mean, I highly recommend this machine if you're thinking about going battery powered. The Milwaukee M18 fuel battery powered push mower. I mean, it's been excellent. I'm happy that the Milwaukee sent that to me to try that out and demo and give you guys an insight. Like I said, this is a no frills review. I'm not going in depth of it has this much blade tip speed, yada yada. I want a machine that's going to cut. That's what we want. We want to know, is it going to cut this or is it not? That's all I care about, and it's going to cut. So I don't care about all the breakdown of everything else. All I want to know is it going to run long enough, and is it going to cut the grass? That's all I care about. The only downside to it, like I said, is when it's on its lowest settings, if there's a little bump or anything, that guard on the bottom kind of catches. But other than that, I mean, this machine is an absolute beast. I mean, I'm highly impressed with it. So if you guys are looking to get into the battery powered side for your push mower, I can't recommend enough the Milwaukee push mower. So, but anyway, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm glad to be back on YouTube, getting you guys some videos. I know it's been a while. I eventually will make a video getting in depth of kind of what had gone on in my family over the last couple of years. So there were some things that kind of happened with my family that is the reason why you didn't see me much on the YouTube side or much on the social media side, period. So, but anyway, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.